We're having a bit of a media moment here. You just saw Donald Trump leaving that meeting with the New York Times. We're expecting him to show up here at Trump Tower any moment now, but in a sign of the modern social media age that we live in, the New York Times reporters, as you guys have noted, have been tweeting out details of this meeting while it's been happening, Trump style, you might say. And I want to give you a couple of the latest ones that we see from New York Times reporters live tweeting that meeting with Donald Trump, which just wrapped. Maggie Haberman of the Times tweeting that Trump says he is seriously considering James Mattis for Department of Defense. He said he asked Mattis about waterboarding and was surprised that he didn't favor it. Another tweet saying that Donald Trump said, quote, "I would love to be the one who made peace with Israel and the Palestinians. That would be such a great achievement." Also, Trump saying that Jared Kushner, that's his son-in-law, could help make peace between the Israelis and Palestinians. And finally, on Syria, Donald Trump saying, "Syria, we have to solve that problem." He adds that he has a different view on it than everyone else. So we're just waiting here now, guys, for the Trump motorcade, which we're expecting momentarily, not all that far between the New York Times headquarters and where we're standing here at Trump Tower. Donald Trump has not been leaving this building all that often over the course of the time that he's been president-elect. He went to New Jersey over the weekend. He's gone out to dinner, and now he's left and met with the New York Times, and he'll be back here any minute, guys. Back over to you.
I mean, Eamon, it really has been a stunning 24, 48 hours or so. He meets with the New York Times after a lot of drama and back and forth. He meets with all the heads of the major networks and some anchors. His team releases a 2.5-minute YouTube video without inviting press to outline his plans. Wrap it all up. Did we get some clear sense of what the Trump presidency and media relationship is going to look like?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's clear that one of Donald Trump's biggest priorities so far as president-elect is to take on the media, and particularly the media elite, who he feels have not been fair to him during the course of the campaign. He'd like them to change their tone of their coverage of him. He'd like to even influence individual pictures that they use of him. According to at least one report of the meeting, he was not happy with a picture that showed him apparently having a double chin. He thought that was unfair and nasty. And so Trump clearly making his views known to the media elite here in Manhattan. This is not like we've seen other presidents handle the media. We have seen other presidents meeting with the press off the record inside the White House. We have seen them cajole and beg and borrow and try to get the coverage that they want to get. But this is more of a full frontal assault by Donald Trump on the media than we have seen other presidents do. No one has mastered the media.
No one has mastered the media the way Trump has mastered the media. And I think we can look at what he's been doing throughout the campaign and in the past couple of days as going right over the heads of traditional media, and he's going to keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why shouldn't
I think in the same way that John F. Kennedy, in the same way that John F. Kennedy was the first television-era president,
right?
He mastered that medium, and it helped him become president. Donald Trump is the first social media-era president.
That's right. He's a postmodern
and he
guy.
has mastered that media, and it's absolutely helped him. And I'll give you one quick example of how alert Donald Trump was in the old days to the old media. I wrote an article on him for Business Week magazine back in 2007. He had never met me before. He called me, summoned me here to Trump Tower to meet with him. We sat for an hour in his office face-to-face talking about the article afterward. And I left the meeting. I had really no idea why he had asked me to come there. But what I realized was here was a new reporter writing about him that he didn't know. He simply wanted to take my measure, and he wanted to meet every single person who's covering him. Donald Trump has been hyper aware of the media coverage he's gotten for decades now. He's a master of it, and he's now a master of the new media form.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.